Hi, good day everyone. Today we have Mr. Rahman Khalil with us, General Manager, Kabi Solutions India Private Limited. So these are the semi-automatic and automatic machines in display. So kindly explain about this.
Hi everybody, this is basically a brand from Australia. This is a entry-level machine, which is basically the model name is known as Greta single group. The plus point of this machine is where it has an inbuilt water tank. You don't require any kind of water connections or anything. Simultaneously, this machine has an provision for hot water, simultaneously for the steam wands also. And apart from this, you can also have some programming buttons where it can be brewed like different coffees like ristretto, espresso, cappuccinos and everything. And simultaneously you can see the bar pressure, steam bar pressure as well. And this brewing capacity of this machine is stated to be around 50 to 75 cups a day.
So what about the water tank? Can we connect it directly?
It has a provision if at all you require or you need to, if you intend to have a direct water connection, we have a provision. That is an additional gadget which we need to insert it.
Okay.
Or else this is easy enough to plug and play. Basically you can even take it for caterings or somewhere else where you have a small party areas where you want to serve 50 coffees. It is just as easy as us, where you can just plug it and start using the machines.
Oh. So what water tank capacity is?
Water tank would be around 2 liters.
Yeah.
Tentatively it was scattered around 50 cups.
50 cups.
One fill a day would be sufficient enough to cater around 50 cups.
Okay, that's good.
And, eventually this is a two-group machine. In fact, we also have another our well-known model which is Tanya, which is a daily bread and butter for us actually.
Yeah.
We have that good machine which is literally we are out of stock actually.
And we have around 130 Astoria Tanya in the Kerala market.
So we are proud to say that Him Cafe is one of our premium distributors in Kerala. Okay. Simultaneously, that is Tanya. We have a single group coffee machine which has a brewing capacity of somewhere around 150 coffees from a single group. Two group can eventually cater around 250 cups a day. We have a Tanya single group as well as a two group, both the machines. And when it comes to this is another model called Forma, which is a notch above than the Tanya model, as is a regular model. The specific difference between Tanya and this is nothing but as just an aesthetic look, and the features and the touchpads and everything. These are the other features, additional features like raised group heads, that is in the additional water indicators. These are the additional features. It's nothing but an aesthetic look, touch and feel, and the capacity simultaneously. These are all basically, if you can see this touch button, comparing with the Tanya 2 group, we used to have the push buttons, but when it comes to the Forma, it is a feather touch button simultaneously.
Okay.
And this is for the hot, this is another manual brewing, and simultaneously we have a two manual brewing switches, and this is for the hot water, and this is two steam wands as well, simultaneously for two steam wands, steaming the milk from both the ends.
Normal, let me, I have a doubt actually. When it comes to a commercial coffee machine, so do we have to have a regular checkups or service intervals?
Simultaneously what happens is,
Is it necessary?
barista is a person who takes care of a machine on day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
So basically whenever we install the coffee machine, we teach barista what to be done and what not to be done, how to maintain machines on daily basis, quarterly basis, monthly basis. So for an example, imagine we tell them to clean the machine every alternate day when we brew somewhere around 200 cups or 250 cups a day. So the barista knows to what to be done. That is what we teach them. If these parameters are taken care, ultimately what happens is the life of a machine extends. If you can see, my oldest machine, the Australia's oldest machine in the country is around 12 years old. So that is being used by an Italian. So he himself is an Italian, so he knows how to maintain his assets.
Yeah.
So simultaneously, we need to maintain our assets. If you maintain it, use a good clean water, you use a proper stabilizer, use cleaning solutions regularly, the machine can survive you for a long period. But we need to spend something on it in order to maintain the machine on a regular basis. So if you see another model which is Pratika 1, which is again a notch above them, this has somewhere similar to a feminine look. The features and the T features, if you can see, this has a different kinds of features comparing with other models. And if you can see the two Siemens simultaneously, other thing, same, the group and aesthetic look. This is almost similar to the same. The technology remains the same with all the machines, only the features touch and feel and aesthetic looks are the difference. But it looks, the look wise it is somewhere similar to feminine, and the kind of a client always intend to have a good looking machine, fancy machines.
The back side also.
It's a good looking comparing with the other models. And that's all. If you see Tanya, Forma and Avant, each and every model has been differentiated with different kinds of aesthetic look features. Some of the other features might be differ with each and every one. So this is another model which we recently launched across. This is basically known as Australia Core 200. Core 200. In fact, the plus point with this machine is this comes with a 11 liter boiler. Comparing with the other three machines what we saw across were 10.5 liters boiler. This machine comes with the 11 liter boiler. First thing is, so simultaneously what happens is you have two LED lights in above. Here in the night times you give some shade in order to help to
I think for this Perla, this Patrick Avant also there is light.
Light, no, this one in fact this has lights.
Okay. But this has a light.
Yeah, in this one the touchpads you have lights. So the major plus point with this machine is that this machine has two cup holders. First thing is the plus point is cup holders. Second thing is the which helps barista very often is the brewing timings. So simultaneously when the barista loads the water filter and just press the button, the intent this digital start works and shows the digital brewing timing of an espresso. Simultaneously 25 to 28 seconds is the brewing timing of an espresso. So basically you can see this, which will be visible. So that is the plus point in this machine.
And a owner can see how many coffees is brewed a day?
No, that can be taken only by the grinder, not by the machines.
No.
So but simultaneously we have this touch buttons for manual brewing and hot water. As I said, we have a stands as well. This are ultimately two steam ones.
This one?
Yeah, this is basically comparing with all the models which we have seen previously. We are all a single boiler technologies.
Yeah.
This is a model which comes with the 3 boiler technology, which is basically a multi-boiler technology. The reason why we call this as multi-boiler technology is that in this, the other machines what you were seeing was that these are all the single boiler where the coffee for the coffee which is when you brew a coffee, the water which is being brewed from the boiler, baby boilers. But comparing with this machine, what happens is each and every group has its own individual boilers.
Oh, a single boiler inside chambers.
Inside?
Yeah.
So basically that was a technology. Single boiler where you used to have 2 small reservoirs for brewing the coffee. But in this machine, what happens is each and every group has its own individual boiler.